Hi, my name's Nik Cook. I'm a member of the psychology team at the Optimal Health Clinic. Today we're going to be talking about the achiever subtype and getting to know your achiever. Being an achiever subtype and the thought patterns, beliefs, habits and behaviours associated with it can contribute significantly to the overall load on your system. So, where did it come from? If you are an achiever type, you are likely to have learned from an early age that to be accepted, safe and loved was to achieve and succeed. This is unlikely to have been caused by one episode, but by an accumulation of many. Professor Steve Peters, former psychiatrist with the Great British Cycling Team and author of The Chimp Paradox, uses the example of the fridge door syndrome to illustrate this. In this example, a little girl gets home from school and she's done a painting. She gives the painting to her mum. Her mum looks at the painting, says, "That's such a wonderful painting. We're going to put it on the fridge door to show just how much I love you." And that starts sowing the seeds. The little girl starts thinking, oh, if I achieve, if I succeed, I'll be loved. Just an example, how could that have been done differently? Maybe the little girl gets home, gives the painting to her mother. Her mother looks at the painting, puts it to one side, gives the girl a big hug, and says, "I love you so much. Now let's look at this painting that you've done for me." Achievers will often not acknowledge their own successes. There'll be fleeting moments of satisfaction, but as the overall need is for love and safety, nothing will quite be enough. The bid to achieve, be it in work, sport, or as a parent, blocks the ability to come to a peaceful space and to ever really be fully present in the moment. This is because to the achiever, if they don't achieve, the threat or the consequence is that they won't be accepted, loved, or safe. For many achievers, it drives them to do amazing things. It could have been passing exams, running a marathon and raising money for charity, or doing well in your career. But unfortunately, as I've already said, in combination with other loads on your system, it can be one of the contributors to a fatigue-related condition. And now, like many of the other subtypes, we then often see the achiever playing out in recovery, and clients trying to achieve their way to recovery. This could be doing course after course, constantly reading and researching, or comparing your recovery progress, or lack of it, to others, and adopting a "the more I do, the more likely I am to recover" mindset. The first stage is to simply recognise and acknowledge that you may have an achiever subtype. Next is to recognise in hindsight when and how that subtype is manifesting itself in terms of thought patterns, habits and behaviours. You can then start recognising in the moment when that subtype is making itself felt, and by using a variety of tools, stop those patterns and start introducing more helpful, less energy costly and less stress causing ones. It's important though that we recognise that this subtype was created to meet an important need for us: love, acceptance or safety. And at that time, it was the best solution for us and has simply been carrying out that same duty for us. Although we may not like how that subtype is making us think, act or feel now, it's only doing what we asked it to do many years ago. We need to appreciate this, be grateful to that subtype, and by showing that they can have love, acceptance or safety from within and without having to achieve, give them permission to stand down. But you may say, "I don't want to stop achieving." And we're not asking that. By working with an achiever subtype and getting them to stand down, this doesn't mean you'll stop achieving and doing. In fact, as that achieving and doing will no longer be motivated by the threat of not being loved, safe, or accepted, it'll be far more sustainable and enjoyable. You see this with athletes. An athlete whose motivation is to please their parents for love, safety, or acceptance, and all about the medals, etc., is extrinsically motivated. This is extremely stressful, and these are the athletes that you see suffering from burnout, performance anxiety, and often not reaching their full potential. Conversely, the athletes who tend to have long, successful, and enjoyable careers are the ones who just love what they're doing. They love training, the thrill of competition, and the medals, accolades, etc. are just a happy byproduct of this. Their motivation is intrinsic and about the process rather than the end result. By recognizing, working with your achiever subtype, and giving them that permission to stand down, you can find this intrinsic, process-driven motivation and apply it to all areas of your life. Head over to the clinic website, www.theoptimalhealthclinic.com, for more resources, to register for a free information pack, and to arrange a discovery call with one of the team.